Hello, hello. This is Eat Lead. Welcome to the Lead stream. Today I am gonna stream some Red Dead 2. Waited 4 years for this game, and I am beyond ready to play. Um, a little bit of background information. IGN, all major gaming networks. When rating this game pre-release, because they got early copies, IGN rated 10 out of 10, others 5 out of 5, all across the board. 10 out of 10, 5 by 5. Nobody rated it less out of anything. So if you're on the fence about this game, you're gonna want to get your I don't know how to describe it, but lazy ass off the fence, I guess you could say, and into this game, because Rockstar really outdid themselves with this. So without further ado, let's get started. I was deciding if I wanted subtitles or not. I do a lot of screenshots, so we should probably not do subtitles. I was gonna do a gimmick type stream with like a bandana and a hat and stuff, but one, hat doesn't fit with this mic. Two, bandana is fucking huge and just get in the way, so I said, fuck it. I don't need a gimmick to stream. I'm probably not gonna get people viewing this anyways. Good to see, though, they haven't gotten rid of load screens. Turn up the volume a little bit. I guess this is the opening video, intro video, whatever. Few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and betrayed. So there was some stuff you could read there, but you guys will see it. I didn't really feel like reading along till the end. Yeah. I'm curious, if people do view this, leave your answer in the comment, but I want people's opinion if they think that the release date of this game was purely coincidental or if it was on purpose, because my opinion is they did it a week before Halloween so that they would have the opportunity to release similar Undead Nightmare content like in the last game.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying.
that's just a theory on my end. I have no
I'm just
proof
hoping the law got
to
as
back
lost
it
as we did.
and be like, hey, they are definitely going to do this. But, you know,
Arthur!
if anyone has any
Henry
articles or anything that will prove this theory of mine, please post it in the comments,
Let Davy
because
rest while he... You know,
I think it would be
an old man in town.
extremely fun to have, like, an Undead Nightmare 2 DLC. It's highly unlikely, because, I mean, in my experience with game series, they don't do repetitive DLCs. They try and keep the DLCs unique and well, basically, yeah, just unique throughout each game. So it's like, if they did do something like like another Undead Nightmare DLC, they wouldn't call it Undead Nightmare 2, they'd give it a different name, and they'd probably change it to the point where it's just, they want it to be a unique DLC from the last one, but I don't know.
Miss Gaskell.
All I know
Get
right
that
now
fire
is, I
lit,
guess,
quick.
the
Miss
gang's
Jones,
moving through
bring in
snow
whatever
right now.
blankets we have.
Someone's
Mr.
dead
Pearson,
or
see what we've got in
injured.
terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
That was a hideous looking
What
lady.
are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Mike scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it. Gladly.
Also, another thing I realized before this game came out was
gonna
that
ride out,
the online
we're gonna find some food. Everybody
is not being
We're
released
safe.
same
now.
day as the game.
Nobody
So
following
everyone
us
that's got the
through a
game right
storm
now,
like this one. By the time
including
they get
me,
here,
is just playing the
well,
story.
We're gonna be long gone.
I don't know the date
We've been
for
through worse than this
when
before.
online's going to be available, but
Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place
I don't remember
into a
there ever
camp.
being a Rockstar game
may
that they
be
didn't
here
have
for a few
online
days.
available the day
Now, all
the
of
game
you.
released.
All of
So
you,
I find that
get
a little
yourselves
strange,
warm.
but
Stay
online does
strong.
require more tweaking
Stay with me.
and more attention.
We ain't done yet.
They probably
Come on,
could
Arthur.
have done this with
All
GTA
right.
5.
We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet. So they both must have
Then
headed down
maybe the
hill.
DLCs wouldn't have felt like the DLCs that put out
I
for
ain't had
GTA
time
5
to ask.
online. They wouldn't have felt like they were just.
What really went down back there on that boat? We missed you. That's what happened. Come on.
I don't know. Something about the GTA 5 DLCs
You need horses?
made it
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like they were
Hey,
just
Mr.
trying
Smith,
to
get yourself indoors. You need to rest that.
pump out
I'll live. Get indoors, son.
easy content to keep people interested in GTA 5
Need
without
you
so
strong.
much as giving them content they were really wanting. Okay, sure. The last DLC for GTA 5, the club DLC, that was moderately interesting, but not enough content, I think, was added to keep people continually interested. And like a third of the entire GTA 5 fan base dropped because of just DLC. They wanted single player DLC, and all they really put out was online DLC. And then the online DLC that we got, people didn't. They were mixed feelings about each one. Um, but I will admit, I had some friends come back for the most recent one. I'm just very, very nervous because the original online Red Dead, or the original Red Dead Online, I liked how that was set up. Um, it was pretty much an early version of GTA 5, and only that it was set in the West, and so you didn't have the cell phone capability or any of that stuff. Um, it was simple compared to what I've heard about the new online for Red Dead 2. It's going to be a little more complicated, a little more tedious, and I just really don't like the fact that I'm going to have to wait to try it because I also know that horses will not respawn. Horses in online are going to die. You have to maintain them, and they have to be, they're basically pets that you're going to be riding. And I'm very nervous about that because with how people play online, people are just going to be shooting people's horses all the time. Horses are going to be going down constantly to get people from moving fast, and so they can get easy kills. And that's how it was in the first one. So I have a feeling horses are probably not going to go down easy. They're going to have a health system just like, player characters, and you're not going to be able to get them down with just one headshot. I have a feeling maybe it's realistic if they depicted it in that you get a headshot on a horse, it goes down instantly. But see, now I'm just going based on my own theories and hearsay. The only thing I can do now is play the story and see what I get in the story, and then when online comes out, I'll do another stream for that.
Okay. All right, let's head out. Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch. We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our
I will
best to
say
stick to
that
the trail.
I do really love the graphics. I'm not playing on a PS4 Pro, and the snow that they're walking in looks very realistic. But if anything, the last few games I've had have made me want to lean more towards a PS4 Pro. I probably won't get one until I have issues with remotely any kind of issues with this original PS4. I haven't, with having it for about 5 years now.
Hey, move up alongside me.
Way superior system to the PS3.
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
And
Last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
we need to get those people
We
warm.
don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
I'm gonna pause again. Gotta smoke up. And for some more, talking more theories that I have for this game, I'm curious to see if they're gonna have the gold gun weapon system like they did in the original Red Dead Online. You get 100 headshots on a particular weapon, you unlocked its golden form. speculation was that golden guns were the better versions than the normal versions of the guns, but there was no proof of that. Um, it was just indication that, like, whoa, look at this guy. He got 100 headshots. I would not fuck with him. Like, he spent a lot of time getting headshots on this particular weapon, so he's very good. I haven't heard anything about that being part of Red Dead Online 2 or Red Dead 2 Online. I admit that I should not have built expectations, but because Rockstar released a photo of the Ultimate Edition, I had this idea in my head that I was getting like a box of physical stuff, including the game. I spent $103.59 on this. This is the box that covered this. I mean, it's a nice steelbook. Um, I think it's a cool idea to start giving steelbooks with special editions of games. This is probably the coolest one I have besides 15. Um, Final Fantasy 15. That being said, the picture that I saw the Rockstar release said that I was gonna get like a chest, a bunch of cards, stuff like that. I didn't get any of that. I kind of feel like I spent $104 on DLC or an extra $50 on DLC because the game's generally $60 on its own for standard edition. Um, I, I'll be the first to tell you that I will spend whatever amount if it's a particular DLC, but because I was waiting for this game for so long and I'm such a huge fan of the series, I wanted the most expensive edition to get the most DLCs and stuff that, I won't have to buy later and stuff like that. But when I buy the deluxe editions like or ultimate editions like this, I like the fact that I'm, spending so much money and getting what I expect out of it. Yes, people tell you in life not to have expectations, that way you're never disappointed. But I was, raised to have expectations, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. With this case, it was bad. I was expecting a lot of physical stuff, which I did not get. um, I will say the steelbook is nice, not an extra $50 nice, but my apprehensiveness is like slowly deteriorating because the steelbook and the amount of DLC given to you is balanced out. So I just need to I kind of revisit my Instagram and Rockstar's post of the ultimate content and I don't know, figure out why I assumed wrong on what I was getting out of that. But yeah, I was really expecting to go up to GameStop and them handing me a box. Got the deluxe edition of Xenoverse 2 from Amazon. They sent me this box, this big, because it came with a figure, a Ban Presto Super Saiyan Goku, like with such detail. It's like, wow, I really feel like I got my money's worth. But I guess with companies like Rockstar, they like to not give you your money's worth so they can get your money. Uh, I guess I can't be too upset because it's not like the money's not going to good use. I would definitely feel worse if I was giving like $100 to a Sims Deluxe game, and I'm still having to pay money for the content that comes later. So this way, I feel like I kind of get a little bit of a season pass with all of the DLC I get, because people are probably going to have to spend an additional $20 to $30, maybe 40, because like I said, the entire Ultimate Edition was $100 to get some of this DLC. And granted, pre-order bonuses are never made available usually on PSN, so that probably won't be available for purchase. And but yeah, the what was it called? I had I was given two slips of paper for DLC. One was the War Horse in the Outlaw Survival Kit, and the other was the Ultimate Edition, which was like an Ultimate Pack. So I assume they're gonna release that on PSN as like an Ultimate Pack, or you know, as the Ultimate Edition, like downloadable. They could do that. I don't know. I wanted the hard copy of this game, so I was like one of the only people that didn't buy into the getting the downloadable version for the GTA money. They were giving away like a free cool mill, if you pre-ordered this digitally, and I love GTA, but not enough to get two copies of this game so I could get money in GTA 5. Yeah, that's just dumb in my opinion, but I'm sure people did that. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of talking your ears off right now, and I should be getting high. Sorry about that. And also apologies to any children or parents that watch this video and do not approve of smoking weed. I do not approve of children smoking weed under the age of 13. Definitely that is, I would say, the proper age to be informed and be doing it. But as I mentioned before, I don't get a lot of viewers on my stream, so I'm probably just talking to myself and out of my ass for no reason. Um, Another thing I want to point out is longest fucking game I have downloaded for the PS4 yet. I never had one that was two discs. One that was completely all data, and then the other one was the play disc. The and the data disc took less time, I think, than the play disc, because the data disc was only 43 gigs, and that took about half, no, 20 minutes. Yeah, it took 20 minutes. And by the time that was done, it said there's about 40 something left, because there's 83 total gigs to be downloaded. And then when I put in the play disc to download the rest of the data, it said that it was going to take 58 minutes, so an hour, to finish the rest of the download. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely not going to get to play this tonight. Which sucks, because it was the last physical DLC I went to go pick up, and they had an event going for it and everything. And instead of a midnight release, they did a 9 o'clock release. So I got it earlier than usual. And so I come home, and I plug in the game, and I'm like, okay, let's get downloading. Hopefully I can get this done before I want to go to bed, because I go to sleep really early. I stayed up till 10, maybe, just about before 10:15, and it was at that point, 10:15, that it said it was going to take an hour to finish downloading. So I was like, fuck this. I put the game in rest mode, and I I was like, hopefully it'll finish by tomorrow while in rest mode. I get on this morning, and I'm about to get um into the shower, and it says there's 3 minutes left to installing the game, and I'm like, wow. I had never given even like that much additional time to finish downloading or installing a game, and the fact that it still wasn't finished by the next day is atrocious. Like, if you have no patience for waiting in game installation and stuff like that, I would definitely say do not get this game because you're gonna want to fucking throw it out the window. um, but if you did the method I did, you won't really have to deal with that frustration. Most people, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm so ready. I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna wait the whole hour, and then I'm gonna play until fucking 1 a.m. and it's gonna be amazing. It's like, no, that's not me. I like my sleep. I'd rather get an extra 3 or 4 hours in the early morning to get playtime in than lose sleep for playtime. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Um, Depending on the game. Now, if the game, is like this, where it's super hyped and, you want to spend a lot of time on it, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck what time it is, when the time is, what time you lose over it. Like, you'll do whatever to, get time into the game. And I wanted to be like that about this game, but I'm 27 years old now. I can't devote every waking minute or second to video games anymore. I have too much shit with school and all that. Um, so yeah, I found in my older years I've had to find time to make I had to make time to devote to these games, and if I didn't, they would kind of get left in the wayside. I got, the Doom game still to finish. I got a lot of games I still could be finishing, but I have to let them. I have to have some games, stay behind and come so I can come back to later, because I reach points where it's like, oh, I'm stuck, or oh, I don't really like this part of the game, or it's like so challenging that I have to look up a YouTube video and come back to it, and that's when I will put games on a pause, like Doom, and have to come back to it later to finish and get the trophies, because with the new games, it's like I have a lot of games that are like online and aren't so much story based. So it's like I keep focusing on the online games to get the stuff I want in those, and then the story games I can come back to later to finish, because there's no rush to finish story modes. You can do the story modes at your own pace, and that's what I like about one-player games. Games about this like this are cool though, because you don't have so much of these type of games where you get a story mode and an online. Um, but I will say that those are some of my favorites, are where you have a story mode and an online mode. Um, because the story mode gives you the chance to play through the game and get the use the controls and how the game is set up without having to do tutorials. And then by the time you're halfway through the story, you're like, hey, I have a good idea of how this game works, how to play, what does what. So then you get to the online, you're like, hey, I'm ready for this. Let's go. But you're not going to have this have that opportunity with this game, because you're pretty much just given the story. You have to play the story until the online comes out, and just hope that you're ready. Um, I couldn't really see any reason why you wouldn't be, but there's usually a great amount of difference between online and story modes. Um, Another game that I wanted to stream but didn't really have the opportunity to, but I strike that. I will have the opportunity to, because I will be doing a stream of the New Game Plus for Spider-Man. Is that, yeah, I wanted to talk about Spider-Man, and that was the last game I got, new game I got, but I ordered it off Amazon. I didn't get a special edition, which I kind of regret, because they didn't even end up sending me the pre-order DLC. They said they would include the Spider-Man costumes, pack with the if you pre-ordered, Spider-Man on Amazon. They didn't send me the fucking slip for the DLC code and nothing. And so I did a question on Amazon. I was like, "Do you guys normally say that you'll include the DLC and then don't?" Because yeah, that happened to me. it I mentioned how it wasn't such a huge deal because luckily they made it so that you could unlock all the costumes without having DLC codes. Um, but that's frustrating. When you go out of your way to buy a particular edition for the particular DLC and don't get it, that's essentially wasted money, because you bought whatever particular edition, whatever extra amount of money for that content that you didn't get. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say stealing, but it is a jip. You're built this expectation that you're gonna get this DLC, and when it's not given just because you ordered it online, that's fucking stupid. Like, just because I ordered this off of a website doesn't mean that I don't deserve the DLC that was included. I don't know. I'm ranting again, but that goes back to what I was saying before with this Ultimate Edition. You pay a fucking ass load for all this content you think you're gonna get, and then they disappoint you. And it's kind of the same thing with pre-orders. It's like they expect you to give they expect you to give them your $60 ahead of time for the pre-order of a game. You have no idea if it's going to be actually good or not. It's like you're giving them money to hold on to for a game that could end up being like Mighty Number 9, which I heard was all across the board like 2 stars. I only know like one or two people that like even touched that game, surprisingly, despite the bad reviews. And it's like, I like to form my own opinions on games, but if there are like multiple streams and reviews of a game saying how bad it is, it's probably worth not picking up. Um, Also, I just remembered, and had forgotten I was going to mention, GTA 5 included the golden double action revolver in online briefly for unlock. Part of that, like part of the gimmick to that content was you unlock the GTA, you unlock the golden double action revolver GTA 5. You also unlock it in this game. I'm probably not far enough to where I have gotten it yet, but I hope that is true because I haven't. So far, I'm just riding on a horse in the snow, so there's no way I can check and see. I'm assuming once I get further into the game and I unlock the ability to access the weapon wheel and inventory and stuff like that, I'll probably have it in my inventory. Still trying to get properly high to play this though. And that's not saying I have to be high to play this game. I prefer to. I get easily frustrated when sober, so I tend to yell and get angry very easily. If I'm not, um, it is diminished a lot. So in story modes, I find myself when I'm in PvP or online and going against other people, I'm frustrated a lot easier because I know that it's other people and other people piss me off. And a lot of the time, people the game are trying to go out of their way to be trolls. Um, people, a lot of streaming gamers are like, their gimmick for their stream is like, hey, I'm gonna see how big of a dick I can be, and I can, and how much I can get away with, without it getting pointed out in my stream comments or whatever, and shit like that. It's like, I'm not gonna become fucking Luke, or what's his name? That blonde-headed fucking YouTube idiot. I'm not gonna become like some fucking gimmick YouTube streamer just to get views. It's like, you either like it or you don't. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and be a famous streamer.
Couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up.
At this point, it would definitely never happen because I'm like
right now.
half an hour into the stream, not even half an hour into the game, and
And what about the money? Please tell me you at least got the money before it all went to hell on that boat. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? You up ahead. Who's there? Micah. Gentlemen, found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow
not really
me.
sure what I was getting at.
How's Davy doing?
You didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Oh, I guess I was gonna talk about how I guess I won't stream
Hey, have you seen
as much as
John,
maybe some of
Micah?
my friends because I know that I'm not gonna get views like some of them.
He hasn't seen him.
You'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that
I
boy.
really don't know why my Lego Worlds video
Mac
got
and
like
Sean
40
are
something
still out
views,
there
but
somewhere too.
I guess it's
Hey,
because
Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Because it's because people my age or just people in general aren't so willing to stream that type of game. But yeah, I stream games like this. They're super fucking popular, and since there's so many popular streamers, people are already watching them. It's like I get zero fucking views.
You run into anybody else? I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan. Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy. Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just
Clip
how
off
it
the
goes
mic so I quit
sometimes.
coughing
I'm
into
glad
it.
you're feeling so good about it. Where are all the others? Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much, shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already? No. Like Dutch told us, look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders, you know me. Right. How much further? Not far. What does that mean? Not far. Thanks.
Oh, goddamn, this snow gets right to the bone.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay, let's head down there.
God dang it. Sorry about that.
Let's hitch up here. Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
My first encounter.
Someone's having fun in there.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front. Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Ooh, I get my first
Now, friend,
gunfight.
I ain't asking for much. Please. I am...
Boom!
Four of
Took a hit.
We've got set fire. You sons of bitches!
Damn, I missed.
We've got a runner. See him, Arthur?
Leave him! He won't last out there by himself! Arthur, I said I'd handle this!
Didn't seem to be going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Okay, so I think I had an opportunity there to go chase an outlaw, and I fucked it up, but not entirely sure.
Arthur, get in here!
Oh, he did want me in the house. See, they're not being very clear here.
Come on, Arthur!
Oh.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
It's gonna take me a little bit to get the hang of shooting.
O'Driscoll's.
I don't even think I got like 2
It's a
headshots.
strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Oh, I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Place is dry. Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here. Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up. Keep searching while I pack these on the horses. Meet me out here when you're done.
Ooh, money. Classic oatcakes. Oh yeah. Living large now.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
What if I don't want to look at the barn? Glad I grew a beard in time for this. Oh shit!
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck!
Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, boy.
What's going on?
Let's go.
This
Come on.
guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
I like this.
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please. Please.
Night, night.
Easy. It's okay. Easy. You're okay. All right, boy.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. You need to hitch him. He's already skittish.
Michael, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Come here. Oh, look what I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool!
Michael.
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back! How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies? Get yourself to bed.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Talking about John fucking Mars.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well... seems somebody left. Recently. And... that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation. That ain't like him, though.
Tracks go left, down here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Whoa. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast. Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
Come on! Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there! Ha! Ha!
This ain't good.
It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead? You getting that gun then? Down this way. Watch out here.
I figured the sawed-off would be a good option for...
Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
in the mountains.
Careful. There's a drop here. Careful here. Watch your head here. Okay. Good now.
Watch your step. It's real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. here. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Damn, it's cold.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I'm not designed for this snow. Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
Marston, you hear me?
John, where are you? John! John!
John!
That's John! We're coming!
I'm gonna save Mr. Most.
Down here! All right! Hot down, Marston!
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. Freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. Look up there.
Hartford.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur. We're getting you out of here. We'll bring them this way. Got 'em all. Good work, Arthur.
Yeah, I like the sawed-off.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these
I guess
bastards
I
show
just
up.
need a good pistol. Of course, to start out with a shitty pistol.
Let's go, boy.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. What's wrong, Arthur? Easy.
Okay, boy.
Figure out how to start my weapon. I forgot, or whatever.
Yep. I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. More coming down the hill. Alejate de mí. try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp. You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so. Jesus. You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We've been running for weeks.
Ooh, first trophy.
We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Sorry about that. Checked to see
Wait.
who all was online
Storm
right
breaks,
now.
we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Jose. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
Good boy. Help with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces.
I guess folks miss them. That fell.
But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party.
Probably. That funny, huh?
Sure.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
You sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah! Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning. What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Whoa!
Hold up here!
Whoa!
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go. There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colin can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. Come on, let's get down there. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse. You boys be ready to pick them off from up there.
Sure thing.
Good. Come on, let's go. Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now come on. It's steep here. Careful.
maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running...
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Down through these trees, quick. Stay low. Come on, follow me. Get in cover, Arthur.
I'm ready for this job to be done.
Quick, before we're spotted.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
How soon?
Okay, I'll go first.
without cost. You're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these fools. Keep looking! We need everything we can get off of these bastards! Oh, shit! Look out! More of the bastards coming out of the tree!
Alright, so yeah, like, I've been streaming for over an hour and a half now, and no viewers, so I think I'm going to go back to what I normally do, and which is not streaming.